Hello, it is Tuesday night, August 4th, and I want to start this evening's video by offering an apology to someone I don't know, but I do need to. A viewer recently asked a question, and I abruptly answered it, abruptly, and not, it was unnecessary. I'm sorry, it really was. It's like, it was just, it was just what I'm saying, I'm human, and I get like that. So I apologize. The viewer may be gone forever, and that would be how it is, But this is me trying to speak to it. How are you all doing? Every day right now is very interesting in this world. Every day is loaded. I must speak quickly on that interview that's been being aired between Trump and the reporter. HBO showed it. I haven't heard or read anything yet. I cannot understand how anyone is going to be able to somehow tell us that we could somehow be facing another 4 years of this imbecile, this absolute mental wreck, this child. It's boy, I'll tell you, if some professional psychiatrists and therapists could get a hold of his ass and tell us the whole story. Of course, his niece or relative, Mary, she already has, I agree. But here in America, because I know people all over the world are watching, here in America, folks, right now, we are really fucked when it comes to this pandemic. We really are. So, everybody hang on to your hats. When it comes to music, today was, the day's almost over. So this was Vinnie Riley's birthday, the guitarist. The Durutti Column first came to my attention being on Factory Records. Before he went with this band, he was in a band called the Nosebleeds. Never had the record, but I had the song on tape. This is his album LC. He has a very, very unique, distinct sound and way of playing. Just the way he touches a guitar, it doesn't really matter what the guitar is. It sounds like Vinny when he plays it. There are many amazing guitarists, or rather, I should say, distinct guitarists who, just by the way they touch the instrument, you hear it. It's them. You hear them immediately. So I was listening to that. And I have 2 copies of it. I have an original and a Foreman with Beards, because my original is got damaged, unfortunately, but I have a Factory Records copy. I must say again, absolutely, this is my record of the year. Aksak Maboul figures. I'm listening to this. This is just what my soul needed. Now, I had some records out, and I put them away. The only thing that's left out... Okay, here's a few. Excuse me. My dose of Beatles today. Hard Day's Night. This is slightly beat, but this is an original on United Artists, US. Many fond memories of when the movie came out in the theaters. We were just small children, but my parents allowed us to go see it. My older sister was in charge of us, if I remember correctly. It was so exciting. It was real exciting and wonderful. And I even enjoy some of the instrumental covers on this album, which are super cheesy, but they're kind of cool. I pulled this out, and this, which is an American amalgamation, like the Beatles' second album, which really isn't their second album in many ways. You know, it was a moneymaker. You know, they just threw all this stuff on the album. But I'll Get You and is the one. You Can't Do That. Thank You Girl. Those are the ones I like up here. Beatles are medicine, though. Got to tell you right now, Beatles are like a medicine. Good music is like a medicine. Yeah, I can talk just a little bit more. It won't be long. This won't be a long video. Started my day with this. Some good, aggressive punk rock. Corrosion of Conformity. You know, the t-shirt wearing it yesterday just did, say, hey, it's time to pull this. Their first album, I think it's like a second pressing, but this is kind of rare. Eye for an Eye. This is it. You know, it's just raw and just, ugh. I saw them back in the 80s, 85 possibly. Lift Ticket, it was one of those legendary punk shows here in Omaha. I forget who opened. I didn't get to open the show. But I definitely hung out with them afterwards. Reed and those guys, the drummer who's dead. Woody on guitar. Reed. Mike Dean. They were party animals. They were. That's how I started my day. I started to dive into this compilation that was sent to me recently, Electric Eden. Unearthing Britain's. This is a golden compilation. I mean, they just hit everybody, you know. And it starts off right with this Peter Bellamy doing this traditional thing, just sing-song. It's divided into two discs, too, folk, acoustic, and electric. And what I'm trying to get at is, here in Omaha, this music of England, the folk music, the appeal to me has always been how it takes me to another time and a place. I swear this music's in my blood. Not necessarily that it's the English, the Irish, that's what I understand I'm part. If I did a DNA test, that would really tell the story, wouldn't? And that'd be interesting. It would be. But I feel like I belong, even though in reality, in a lot of these situations, probably historically, had I been around as a black person, maybe I might not have been welcome. But I feel not welcome. It's like I feel a part of this music. As best I can say. This is a fine cross-section. I mean, we've got everyone from Bill Fay to Comus, Mike Stevens. They just hit it. C.O.B., Bridget St. John. I mean, wow. You know, Trees, I mentioned that the other day. It's just everything on here is fantastic. Bread, Love, and Dreams is on here. Thank you, Arthur, for this. Really got into that. So, I'm going to keep it short, but I wanted to say hello and stay in touch with me. And again, my friend, if you happen to see this, then you asked me if I had certain music, and I said, oh, dumb question. I'm sorry. You know, I just get asked that so much. I really had it was uncalled for me to respond to you in that way. Okay, folks, y'all be well. Y'all take care.